Good morning. It is Monday. That makes it Motivational Monday with Maureen. How about that? I've been gone for about a month. I took off, was off the grid, was out in the country backpacking, and I'm so glad to be home. It was beautiful out there, but I love being home. So I feel like the Lord taught me some lessons while I was out there that I wanted to share. So I'm gonna do probably over maybe the next couple of weeks. I'll do a series of trail lessons. How's that? Hopefully, godly trail lessons. But so you're out there, and things are pretty simple. You're working hard physically every day, hiking. We did probably 11, 12, sometimes more miles a day, and they were hard miles, right? And we're carrying everything we need on our backs. So I feel like, I was pretty in tune with what my body needed. But, we're not just a body. We have a spiritual self inside. This is our tent that we live in. The real person is our spiritual self inside. The Bible calls it the inner man, right? So I feel like God gave us such a picture of how to take care of our spiritual man by how to take care of our physical person, right? So every day, I needed to make sure I had the nourishment I needed and the water I needed, to do what's the day's task ahead required. So I just started thinking, what a great correlation between how to care for my physical body with how to care for my spiritual body. And so what have I been doing all along? I'm just encouraging everybody to be in God's word. Well, our spiritual self needs food, just like our body needs food to be able to accomplish, what we are here for. So, what's spiritual food? God's word is spiritual food. And that's what we need to feast on. And, my body required me to eat every couple of hours to replenish nutrients and get energy and everything. And I don't feel like our spiritual inner self is any different. I feel like we need to always be feasting on God's word to help us, be strong. And we always need the living water, what is Jesus. And that would be just, a few minutes time away to just spend with Jesus and then be thinking about God's word. So important. That is how you strengthen your inner man. I mean, just think about your body. Would you go a whole week and just go feed it on Sunday for a couple of hours at church? You wouldn't be very effective in your life, would you? Your body would probably get pretty sick too if you only ate once a week. Think about your spiritual self in the light of your body, your physical self. You need food, and you need water, and you need exercise. We have to exercise our faith as spiritual people to keep strong. So I was thinking about that out there. I thought how important water was. So important water was. So important nutrition was, to keep us from getting sick and having energy. So I just wanted to share that just as a beginning of one of the trail lessons that I learned out there. And, you can only do that. You can only feed yourself. You have to do it yourself, one of the signs of nutrition, not nutrition, but one of the signs of starvation is that you just begin to lose your appetite. You also lose interest, of course, in food, and you become weak and you get sick. And a lot of that is happening in our spiritual selves, our inner man, and we don't even realize it. You know, you lose your appetite for the things of God when you don't feed yourself. So be encouraged and keep doing what you're doing by feeding on God's word, by soaking in the living water when we believe in Him. He is our living water, and by exercising your faith. So there's some trail lessons for this week. I hope you stay in God's word and exercise your faith. Love you guys. I'll see you next week.